The fundamental data item in accelerate is the table, although certain tables can be designated as lists or items for easier access. However, multiple tables can be combined into a structure we call a stack. A table may be thought of as analogous to a tab extracted from an Excel workbook, and in this sense, a stack is analogous to an Excel workbook with multiple tabs. This analogy is usefully close, but not exact, since we have more flexible uses for stacks. We begin with the simplest situation, which occurs when we import an Excel workbook having multiple tabs. Here is an example of importing such a workbook, and we see on the right side how it is displayed. The various tables can be viewed by clicking on the index, and they can easily be extracted from the stack and new tables added. Also, stacks are quite easy to combine. Any stack, no matter how constructed, can be immediately exported as an Excel workbook. Now, let us see what happens if we fetch multiple accelerate documents. We proceed through the usual method and select a number of documents from any workspace we choose, or in fact, from several. When we do, they all come in organized as a single stack. The same thing happens if we import multiple CSV, text, and even Excel documents all at the same time. The result would be available as a single stack. Note that this provides a method of gathering multiple documents together and immediately exporting them as an Excel workspace in basically two simple actions. Now suppose we have an action set in which we have displayed or created numerous results, as shown here. These tables can be combined into a stack with a single command, as we see. There are simple actions to not only add or extract tables from a stack, but to rearrange them in arbitrary ways. For example, this command rearranges each tab of the previous stack according to the numbering provided. One of the most important benefits of combining tables in a stack is the ability to perform an action on all the tables of the stack simultaneously. If you have an accelerate action designed to perform a task on a particular table, you need only substitute the name of a stack for the name of that table to have that action simultaneously performed on all tables in the stack, of course, if appropriate. Here we have a substantial stack of tables, and this is a very simple action that selects a few columns from a table in our data folder. Let us simply replace the name of that table with the name of the stack and execute. The result is a new stack in which the action has been performed on every table. This sort of thing would customarily take the construction of loops by one method or another, but in Accelerate, this is unnecessary. You will eventually see that any Accelerate action set, designed to perform multiple actions on a single table, can very easily be made into a macro. And if this macro is used on a stack, it will perform those actions on every table contained in that stack.